just landed in Dubai. First impressions are very cool. Haven't been here in years. Like that was my first trip outside of the United States.
So we just landed in Dubai. I mean, the first like few hours were pretty hard because the flight was about 20 hours. I had the transfer through Qatar, which is like, you know, it's a long flight to Qatar and then from Qatar to Dubai. So it's about 20 hours of flight. My first flight in the last 3 years since I came to United States, and it has been incredible, like very non-stop from the moment I landed. Hey, so today is the first day in Dubai, first proper day. I was starting the day strong, starting the day from the exercises. You can see the gym is empty, almost like no one is exercising, so which means, you know, there's almost no competition. So we're starting the day strong, have a bunch of meetings today, so let's get on it. So just went to the barber shop, like to take care of myself, feeling totally different, you know, and it's kind of like when you feel differently, then you behave differently. So taking care of myself is one of the very important things for me. So choosing the outfits for the next few days. Usually it's my wife who's doing that, but she couldn't come with me, so it's a lot harder for me to do it. Trying to do the outfits. We'll record some content for my YouTube. We'll do some other things. We'll have some meetings. Yeah, will be a busy day. So we have a rehearsal now, so we'll be training the speech. Then we'll show you kind of like behind the scenes of what's going on there. So yeah, let's go. We'll go inside, we'll meet some speakers, we'll have some good conversations. So we're going to rehearse now. This is the stage. Freaks me out every single time. So the level on which affiliate world events are organized, it's truly like highest level I have seen. You know, all of the professionals here behind the scenes. You know, always great to work with professionals, you know, people who understand, like, they just come in, they take care of you.
The results were no good.
You know, all of the people like making stuff happen, like organizing the booths, like for the event, for the conference, people working with sound, people working with image, the stage, like all of those things were organized on a super high level. So shout out to the Affiliate World team.
Okay.
If you wonder how it is like to speak on stage, if you never spoke on stage, it's a very interesting experience. So pretty much you are guided through all of the processes, usually by the team of the organizers. And on big events like this, usually there is the preparation stage, right? So you kind of like have to go through the whole presentation on scene, like making sure the sound, making sure you know what to do in each particular scenario, like all of the steps. And also you have to show up on time. So everything is calculated to the minute. So every speaker goes after the next speaker. So you have to show up on time, but usually you're guided through the whole like presentation, through the whole flow.
We just finished with rehearsal. I think everything went well. They just sent me like early because they said everything was on point. Feel good on stage. Feel good on stage, you know. I think it's getting better. I think it's getting better over time. Like the more practice you get. I remember my first presentation, I sucked. Like I was like freaking out. Like now it's just like da. It's so easy.
Now I was reading somewhere that fear of speaking on stage is like second after fear of death. So people like freaking out to speak on stage. But guys, what I can tell you is that at one point, you know, years ago, I was like speaking on my first stages, I was like freaking out. I still freak out. But I would highly recommend if you have an opportunity to go on stage and just like battle your fears, I do highly recommend this experience. So because you will prove to yourself that you can do it, and it's literally like a switch in your head, because after that you might also do some things that you were afraid of, but now you know that if you've done this, now you can also do this, right? So it kind of like unlocks the whole side of yourself that you didn't even know existed. So I would highly recommend if you have an opportunity to speak on stage, go and actually do it.
Should be awesome. Great content, just like, you know, from what I was hearing here from other speakers. There's great content here in this event. I'll also bring amazing content, so you guys should just listen, take notes. This can change your business, can change your life, so highly recommend. So this event, like literally you can see around, it's absolutely crazy how big of the venue here, and also how many like moving parts to organize it. So imagine like all of these like standing the floor, like the floor literally I think was painted like a few days ago. It's still like fresh paint. So much work and amazing project, and every single year they do it. Different people responsible for like different areas. Here you have like literally whatever you need. Like you need traffic, you have problem with conversion, you have problem with, you can see like gaming offers here. Whatever things you have problems like with your like marketing business or like e-commerce business, your agency, the solutions are here. So if you haven't been to Affiliate World events, I highly recommend. It's like 1000% worth if you'll connect with some great people. So jaywalking is when you cross the street where you're not supposed to cross the street. So if you're passing the street on red, there's a jaywalking fine in Dubai of about like $100. Here, we'll wait until the car passes and then we go. Because $100 I better spend on ads on Facebook than I spend on ticket. Gotta be thinking, always gotta be thinking. So yeah, today is amazing. Like you can see, it's super busy here. Like a lot of people. Yesterday was a bit slow. Today is tremendous. Like literally, I only passed like few lines here. Already met like 20 people that know me somehow from my Instagram, from like Facebook, and it's awesome to connect in person with good people. Right now, going to solve a few problems that I have in my business. A few things that I want to add some service providers for. So we'll go and have conversations with some people. We'll find solutions, and yeah, it should be awesome. Amazing day, amazing. Like first day of the conference is just mind-blowing. So let's go. Let's make it a big one. So Narcy is one of our clients in the ESS program. Actually learned a lot from the program.
Yeah, 100%. Like we joined ESS from last 2 years, and then we have generated more than $3 million.
Wow.
Yeah, and like always learning from Alex. Like there are several hurdles that we have cracked down.
Yeah.
And right now we are like payment processor issue in Germany, but I think we can figure that out as well. Yeah.
So yeah, we just have a conversation here. Trying to see like if we can help Narcy. So today is the second day of the Affiliate World event. Today's my speech. It's about in 1 hour from now, so we'll go inside. We'll meet some people, some more conversations, and after that I'll have my speech. It's the last speech of the day. I'll have a Q&A as well, so people will be asking me questions from the audience. Super excited for that. I was preparing like amazing presentation. Super excited to share it with you guys. So yeah, let's go. So we're going to the speakers lounge. This is like the place where all the speakers come together, prepare, talk, and then after that they go on stage and present. It was pretty tricky to find it because one person told us to go like upstairs, and then we went upstairs. They told us, oh, it's like go downstairs, and so we're like go downstairs, upstairs, but it turned out to be even like in another part of the building. So that's where we're going right now. We have like a special, like we have no fucking badges, so they asking for badges all the time. We have no badges because we have these like special wristbands. It's busy here, so everyone is like talking. So that's Neil Patel's badge. Like he's the guy I follow like for a long time ago, like 10 years ago when I was just starting out. Like I followed this guy. It's incredible. My badge is next to his at this event. So it's interesting how things evolve, throughout life. So this is the entrance to the conference. People are collecting their badges here and going through that side to the inside to the expo area. Like that's where all of the booths with all of the service providers are located. So that's where we're going right now. A lot of people today. Busy as yesterday. So people still making business, talking business, good conversations. Look, my speech is there. It's the last one of the day, so I'm very excited. Here, 15:25. So if you're around here, like, come and watch my speech. I'll share some very good stuff. And if you'll be watching the recording, I think they'll drop the recording of the actual speech in a few weeks to their YouTube. So make sure you watch it, because I'll be sharing some mind-blowing stuff that you can implement right away. So very excited about that. So this is Jitendra. So we had actually an interview like in 2019 in Bangkok.
I think in Bangkok, yes.
Remember?
Yeah,
I remember.
We did it, yeah. So we did
Oh,
it like it was a very great interview. Like we shared so many insights on content
awesome,
marketing, SEO. Good to see you again.
Yeah,
Alex.
good to see.
And good to see your growth. Like you are doing massive right now. Like the kind of impact he's creating.
I'm the same height. I didn't grow.
No, of course I'm seeing like you're making videos. I'm seeing your Shopify stuff. You're doing pretty well. Like you're trying to help like e-commerce guys. Like you really want to help them from the bottom of your heart. So that's what I like about him. Like he's very kind. He's very empathetic. That's what I like.
Thank you, my man. Thank you.
I appreciate it. Take care.
Thank you, my man.
Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you.
See you around.
So I just met a guy. So he said he watched my videos like for a few years, and he became a media buyer. He became like an assassin media buyer, like by watching my videos, by getting inspired by my videos. Probably many things beyond that, but also like he was like very happy about the results that he's gotten like since he started following me. So was very grateful. It is incredible like how you can impact people without even like knowing them. And then when you come to events like this, you really see the impact that you're creating. So I'm very excited about that. It's really fulfilling to see these kind of results from our students and also from people that I didn't even know like they exist, but somewhere like they watch, they execute. So it's incredible. So we're going to the stage. I just want to listen to some of the speeches because my speech is coming in soon. I want to see the whole setup. That will make me more comfortable about my speech, about the audience. So that's where we're going right now. So I'm getting ready to get in here. You can see it's no entry like for other people. It's only for speakers. And yeah, freaking out. Haven't been on stage in some time, like 3 years, like four years since like my last Affiliate World event, which seems like an eternity. So, but at the same time, very excited to get on stage, share some good stuff with people, impact some people, like one insight, one person taking one thing from the presentation and implementing it, changing their business. That's what I'm looking for. So I'll take off this because they told me to take off the microphone, and I'll get ready. It's a great event. It's one of the best events like ever. You can get so much done here. You can meet so many people like all in one place. People congregating here like 3,000-5,000 people. So imagine like 3,000-5,000 people that are in your industry that probably have the solutions to the problems that you have.
So I met these awesome guys here, Andrei and Ruslan. So they run this affiliate model business where they promoting other people products on a strictly performance basis. And so I decided to interview them and learn more about this model and how anyone can use this model to add sales and profit to their business.
Andrei and Ruslan, so they do the CPA model, like affiliate model with big brands like on it, and they help these guys to sell their products on a CPA basis, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
How many brands do you work like at the same time?
Yeah, so I think at this moment, like first of all, we are testing different brands. Kind of like the same as with drop shipping. You kind of go and try to find the products and test them. with CPA kind of offers, you do pretty much the same. You find the brands that you like and you think you want to deploy your capital towards advertising for them because you're spending your own money. It's kind of the same as with drop shipping. So at this point we have like 4 brands that we work with like a long term, and then we test about 4 additional ones like every like couple of weeks, maybe 3. Like we give it a little bit more time compared to the drop shipping offers and try to find like if they're working or not, because they're established brands. We know that they have a good product. We just need to find if we can find the way to be profitable with them or not. So they provide like the CPA for us, and we just spend our own money on the traffic sources with our own accounts, etc. They give us like the funnels and the creatives, and we also create like creatives on our side, and we try to find it work for us on this arbitrage situation. Like clearly like only cash flow kind of business in a way that you're not building equity. With even with drop shipping, you kind of still build equity because you have your own store that you can sell as soon as like it's on the peak, etc. Here it's different, but the thing is that like these established brands giving pretty good CPAs. So for example, like their average order value is, let's say, like $50, and they pay out like $80, $90 to you for bringing the new customer. Why they do that? Because it's kind of like a little bit controversial, right? Like why paying more than even the average value, but there is also cost of goods over there. The reason for that, because these established brands, they also know how to remonetize their traffic and sell like additional products to these people, to these new customers, and they know that their 6-month lifetime value, 12-month lifetime value, some of them like have a long-term vision like towards like 24 lifetime value, they will make money out of it. So that's kind of like how this works.
Interesting. So what kind of brands, like, so if brand owners are watching this, right, like, so what kind of, at what revenue level would you recommend to even like consider this, like to, because this can be very powerful, right? Literally you are adding a team of like SaaS and media buyers to your business without having them on a payroll. It's literally performance based. It's incredible. So at what level would you consider doing this or bringing this into your business?
That's a great question. I will tell you like what kind of prerequisites we have, because like the important thing here is that like the brand, as you mentioned, like is not risking whatever they have, right? So they're just providing the offer, just give us customers for this fixed CPA, right? So they're not risking. We are the ones who are taking the risks.
Would say it is like 8-figure level at least?
I would just say like they can start from 7-figure, but they should be very, they have very proven product, and they also have this longevity. Like they have this understanding that they will be able to make the profits long term with their lifetime value. This is on the white hat side of things, by the way. Like because for the gray hat and for the black hat, it could be different. It could be different.
Interesting. And it's like, I think it's, in e-commerce, in the e-commerce world, like there's a lot of misconceptions about like how to grow the business, because there's like, you can use Facebook ads to grow your business, right? Facebook ads, right? But you can only get so far with Facebook. And also like you can use these additional platforms like partnerships, like almost every, like pretty much every successful business, like Amazon, take it like booking.com, like all of them thrive off like affiliates and partners. That's how they grow. That's how they drive like massive amounts of traffic, because you might be break even on the front end, but how much brand awareness are you driving? How many impressions you driving for the brand that like maybe it won't be attributed to you, but maybe the person will see the brand name, they'll go to Google, right, and they'll type the brand name and they'll buy from there. So there's additional upside. Or they'll see the brand name, they'll go to Amazon, right? So it's literally that impactful and that important. And the more you are like in business, like the more competitive it becomes. And this is one of the competitive edges that business can utilize and need to look at.
Exactly. And this is maybe like looks like a little bit of a loss like on the affiliate side of things, but again, that's why we're getting just higher CPAs compared to what they're getting internally. And also that's why these are higher CPAs that they're making money with, right? Because obviously, as you mentioned, like these folks who we drove like through Facebook, let's say, like they could go and buy through Google, etc., and those sales will not be attributed to us if they're view-through conversions, obviously, because there's a big difference. View-through means that they viewed and didn't click, and they went to buy from Google. They will be attributed direct to the brand. Obviously, we don't have anything about it. But if that's click, it's different, because we're using the tracking technologies when if they clicked and they went to the website, they got into this. We're tracking them with the cookie if that's available, because sometimes like it's not because of iOS 14.5, etc. But we got attribution if even like in 30 days after they clicked and went on the website, didn't purchase, but then purchased like in 7 days or 14 days through Google, for example, we will still get the attribution. Why? Because like that was impactful touch point, right, with the click compared to just view through. So that's how it works in terms of like this. But yeah, like we're willing to take this risk that obviously some of the sales will go other way. But I mean, like we need to make a decision like on our side, like if we are profitable here with this arbitrage situation, what CPA we get from the traffic source for how much we're selling this product. If that's profitable for us, we don't care too much, right? It's good for the brand, all right? So let's just have them these impressions and brand recognition, because at the end, long term, if we work with long term with this brand, we will be able to tap into that as well, because more people know about the brand. It's easier for us to do this advertising. So I think it's win-win situation in this case.
If someone wants to evaluate like whether it's suitable for their business or can potentially like work with you guys, how do they get in touch with you?
Yeah, so I think it could be direct. Like for example, just get in touch with us. It's Telegram.co, yes. But I think, I mean, especially for the new, especially for those who don't have the capacity to build this tracking systems on their own or use the tools like Version, etc. There are different platforms which we love and respect, and we have pretty good relationship with them. For example, Square Dance is the one that we work extensively with. So they can go and just get on the platform, and it's a good thing for them as well, because they will have the access to the multiple affiliates that way. So we can join, there also someone else can join, etc., and test their offers. And if the offer is good, they will be pretty successful on the platform. Yeah, platform has this additional percentage that they're taking, but they don't. But the thing is that brands shouldn't build like all of this tracking technology on their place or set up this manual with developers, etc. Platform gives everything like in the box that you just install on your funnels, and it tracks everything, taking care of that the affiliates getting paid in time and transact through the platform. The tracking works correctly and everything. So I would just recommend to go there probably directly. I don't know. It just really depends on what kind of relationship you want to build. So. Yeah.
I think it's a tremendous opportunity for people that want to add like new traffic sources to their business without even like adding a lot of complexity, because like, everything is, if you're using these platforms, like all of the dashboards, all of the tracking should be there. Like these platforms, they really simplify life for you. Like you don't have to build like custom tracking solutions, like make sure like everything is easy to implement. But it can be like an extra like 10, 20, friend of mine, he generates like 40% of his business from referrals, and it's like, and an affiliate's like, and it's 40, and he's doing like $16 million a year. Definitely connect with these guys if you have like a business that can potentially benefit from it, like 7-figure business, 8-figure business. Definitely explore these guys, connect, and also explore some other opportunities to add affiliate marketing and referrals into your business.
So a friend of mine, Valley, his name is Ikombaba on Twitter. He has this amazing community of like e-commerce entrepreneurs, and he organized a meetup. He organized a mastermind in Dubai, in an apartment with a beautiful view, and he gathered some of the like smartest people in e-commerce in Dubai in one room. So that experience was amazing. I got to connect with some of the people that I know personally, some of the clients even. Just overall connecting with people, exchanging what's working, sharing the insights. So shout out to Valley for organizing this event and for bringing everyone together. His name is Ikombaba on Twitter. So one of the days we took a car, we took into the desert, and we were driving around. We stopped in the middle of the desert just to take some photos and to check on the car, because we were like racing a bit, and 2 cars passing by, 2 supercars. One of them stops, reversing, and the guy who's driving the car, he says, Alex, like in the middle of desert, like literally in the middle of desert. So that was so cool. The guy's watching my YouTube channel. He's e-commerce entrepreneur from Italy, living in Dubai. So I connected him with some like-minded entrepreneurs from Italy, also living in Dubai. And we had amazing conversation in the middle of desert. So it's awesome to see the impact that I'm blessed to create with my YouTube, with my content, and just people that somehow know me, learning from me, that the impact that I'm creating. So I'm super blessed for it. So yeah, that was very, very exciting, very intensive like trip. I'm super happy that I went. It took like a week out of my schedule, you know, kind of disrupted some of the other things, but the value that I got from this trip and the connections that I made and people that I have met definitely were worth it. I'll be probably attending other Affiliate World events. So guys, let me know in the comments if you'll be attending one in Barcelona or in Bangkok. I would love to connect with you, see in person, you know, and just talk business, see how we can help each other out, share insights, and connect with like-minded people.